Well, I'm sure she's seen them play, but to be on the court where we can put the ball, let's play pickleball.
Welcome to the big show, Vivian Glozman. They go right at
balls here in this match. So,
well, and it's interesting, they put it on the left.
Yeah, I'm sure it was wherever you are most comfortable, that's what we're going to do. In the final at our last tournament, it was her getting iced out. 3 out of 4 balls went to Andrea.
So somewhat similar position for Anna Bright. From the early scouting report.
Good looking swing she has there. I want to see how she does off the bounce.
Yeah. Clearly a good ball.
She's been playing, okay? Just not nearly as much as the other 3 ladies on the court.
I don't think anyone else has played as much as the other 3 ladies.
That's why that break that Anna-Leigh Waters took, you need that to recharge.
She's got a solid drop
there, and, you know, Parenteau and Waters like to play fast, so.
Yeah, they even said it in their post-match interview. They love to play aggressive. And that could actually...
Right side, because Glozman is very comfortable, it looks like, on that left side with a 2-handed backhand. But
drop.
It's not there. You're not quite ready for the next one, but really like the start for her.
It was a beautiful, a great touch play from her. Glozman just off the bat, right now up 3-2.
This is the most fun she can have here. She's got her buddy back. They can just play loose.
Yeah. Far fewer expectations.
Yes.
Back at the Onyx Austin Showdown. In a rhythm that's working in their favor. Now down by 3 though. And to that point, they
got exactly what she wanted. High backhand, just didn't get that left hand on top of it.
A really knockable. Contact and plenty of pace. Pickleball. Anna Bright trying to give a little
match.
Gosh, Anna-Leigh Waters just so good at managing optimal.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Glozman hanging in there on some very difficult cross-court dinks with Anna-Leigh.
It seems like on the cross-court dink, Anna-Leigh more often than not wants to try and take that ball off the bounce, really utilizing that 2-hand backhand.
From that potentially. So that's when you're fishing. Like, how does you don't care? Let's hit better returns and get you to the side you prefer.
Well, and remember
And here
too.
it comes.
Remember too now with the 1 point.
Used to the conditions and the sight lines, then you got to get used to the heat.
All I can tell you is I hope to see Vivian Glozman. Annalie Waters is
Glozman really good here so far.
just love the.
Yeah, because it's so hard to play against a team that just is so loose. Best ball that she hits coming back and the pace of it.
Finding the corner, Anna Bright.
Buddy and being in a very hotly contested match here.
And she's got the drop volley. Again, the two-hand backhand, so Glozman
She's taking it out of the air.
stands at 5'11", to your point. There's Anna Bright for number 6.
The mentals are what have been really good from Glozman so far. Thirds are in.
And then Anna Leigh. 7-7, the side out for Waters and Parenteau. The same pattern, and it plays. Definitely got those feet reset after the push off. Trying to slide to the forehand. Catherine Parenteau catching her.
So Glozman will learn how to fade and get over there so she can sit on that. But, I mean, she is learning on the fly against two of the best players. I mean, you can't ask for a bigger challenge on the other side of the court.
Anna Leigh so quick. Again, going with the cross-court dink. Glozman is just staying tough.
Now in her mind, she's like, okay, this was fun when we started. Now I think we can win.
Yeah. They've got a couple sitters that they've missed. And mixed. And this is where things could get a little tight. If you're Glozman and Bright.
8-7-1.
Annalie Waters, solid.
I got to pinch to my left as best I can, and then it gets beat down the line.
Annalie finding success through the sing through, making sure we have
got all of our information.
So now back into game at 2 action for the women's semifinal. Parenteau, Waters, Glozman, and Bright.
And Glozman's speeding up down the line off the two-handed backhand now too, and tags Parenteau.
So if you're Parenteau and Waters, how might your game plan? Obviously picking up the first, but finding a little bit.
Just maybe not let Glozman have the ball in the same spot on all those cross-court roll dinks, and then keep Anna Bright honest as they did there, as Leigh was able to slide it past Anna Bright. Get all your Annas right. And, you know, they're going to be very calm about this. They see the same thing we've seen, that Glozman is not just going to be making errors all over the court. This is a very good player.
And into the opposing corner.
Leigh to get the paddle there just in time.
Right through the middle for Glozman.
1-0-2.
All kinds of tape involved in that rally.
I like the inside out, though, for Catherine up at the net.
0-1-1.
Sliding that ball up the line. Anna Bright starting to get a few more.
Yeah, I think that if you hit one there, then you have a lot more room to get it to Glozman in different positions. There's
So
a
maybe
perfect example right there. Then you can got a member of Cirque du Soleil back there.
I feel like I saw that somewhere in like Floribama. Oh my! Annalie Waters just took
10 feet wide, but it's hard to get out of the way of that.
Second serve. 1-2-2.
the retreat. It works for Bright. Great cover from Parenteau through the middle. Protecting that right shoulder again, doing a really... And again, the soft stuff from Glozman.
Of Athena Truo and Leigh Waters' face.
Glozman and Bright picked up in just 2 games played in the quarterfinals to get to this semi.
Yeah, there was going to be a really fun match and playing against Etta Wright and Vivian David, but unfortunately we didn't get Vivian versus Vivian due to Etta Wright's illness.
I will say too, I did see
Quickly match up that duo, but that's not how it works once the draw is set.
nice redirect from Anna Bright.
Inside out, but with control. Because sometimes you'll hit that wide because you want to get that past the player in front of you.
Anna Bright has played in 4 women's doubles finals on the Carvana PPA.
Glozman play from there. And Anna Leigh. That didn't hit the tape, so Anna Bright just apologized to Pickleball there.
6-2-2.
What location for Anna Bright, really moving the ball around.
And just fantastic, and Glozman is doing her part, and she is making transition balls bounce. She's not leaving it up and putting them in trouble. They're up 5.
And make it one more. Glozman and Bright now up 8-2.
And the timeout usually propels Anna Leigh forward, and this has not stopped this train. This Cal Bear train is rolling.
Also important to note, Anna Leigh Waters pro doubles this year.
That is 100% true.
Now they do have game 1 their direction, so they'd have to take a loss in both games 2 and 3 for that streak to be broken. She nearly had time to spin around and grab around. That. What a lob from Anna Bright.
Yeah, we saw Jackie Kawamoto with the topspin lobs, and
oh yeah,
that
they
was
were amazing.
Beautiful from Anna Bright right there.
And a timeout called by Anna Bright. And Vivian Glozman now with a 3-point advantage. Saw Matt and Riley book their ticket to Championship Sunday. Just hooking that, the timing's so important. And the court.
Yeah, that was a big swing from Glozman in transition that fed Anna Leigh Waters, but she did not make it.
The last lob worked, but not that one. So again.
Yeah, the precision on the lobs is so important there. That one a little bit over the right shoulder of Parenteau enabled her to be able to get there. Got to get it over the left shoulder.
And I feel like we've seen that just a handful of times. I mean, all the speed ups coming the direction of Glozman. One of the biggest challenges is kind of knowing which side to put your paddle on.
Especially that one. That was an interesting attack, and they're going to keep doing it.
Yeah. You even saw just going into that timeout, Anna Leigh Waters approached the bench going, we can do that all day. And I'm assuming this is what they're referring to.
Yeah, pace.
Finding Rita lose in this position.
They knew that when this match started, and it's a heck of a battle.
Lost a game in women's doubles. And it was back at the Arizona Grand Slam. Talia Jansen and Elise Jones. Wow. Now match point for the #1 seed. And they continue the comeback in game 2.